How are you, mate? How's things?
Very good, Eddie. You're getting more confident.
Yes, well, I'm trying to be. Taking after you, mate. So let's first look back at the Easter period and Worthing. 4 points across the 2 games. How do you reflect on that?
Oh, yeah. Worthing started World War III, really, if I'm honest with you. We were really poor. We saved our lowest possession of the season in a game where we had an extra man. I think I said this after the game. In fact, in my interview after the game, I called it all spot on, really. You don't always, but I did on this occasion. The possession was pitiful. Wasn't good enough. We obviously we played really well in the Hampton game. We done the job properly. We gave ourselves an easy game. Rested a few players during that match. Everything was spot on, really. And then it was sort of like cue the Worthing shit show, if I'm honest with you. I'm really unhappy about it. Obviously, the competitive nature of me doesn't want to lose to a rival. I mean, we didn't lose, but we may as well have done in my book. We was poor in a poor game. There was no reason to be poor. We had an extra man. At the back. So, yeah, I've bollocked everybody in sight, if I'm honest with you. I'm just being really honest with everybody. Management team, I wasn't in the dugout. Management team, players, all of them, really. It's not been a very nice place since then. I'm not interested one bit in anyone feeling good at all. 43% possession. It was our lowest possession of the season. Pathetic. We had 51% possession when we played that Worthing side with 10 men. So, it was hugely underwhelming. I won't let that happen again. I can assure you that. And it kind of kiboshed the outside chance, really, of the title, which was frustrating. I think we all felt that way. So we are where we are. The boys are, they've had their cards marked, so the coaches, and we move forward. That's where we are.
You mentioned you're not obviously overly pleased with the Worthing performance. How have you done anything different in training this week to make amends?
Yeah, I mean, we've just worked hard on the things we'll always work hard at, you know. It's only been one session, in truth, since Monday, which was yesterday. So, yeah, we worked hard and we've done about an hour of analysis from the Worthing game and looked at the absolute schoolboy stuff we weren't doing, that conceded the ball against another team that I just think is very average. And I love Aggie and I love the Worthing fans as well, but I'm not gonna say what I don't think. You know what I mean? Both sides were poor, and I think if you look at both sides' form as well, how many games they've won, that also tells you where they're at as well. Yeah, we've worked hard yesterday, and I'll be in the dugout tomorrow, and we'll look to try and put things back on track.
And we've had a strong squad lately in terms of injuries, not many. Is that still the case? Any new fitness concerns?
None.
Good.
Not one? Yeah, George Frankham, sorry. Yeah, George, slight strain, so George won't be involved tomorrow. So everybody else fit, and I can assure everybody I'll have them in a good space before the game. They'll be in a good spot.
And tomorrow we face Chesham, who we beat 5-0 back in December at their place, down at Meadowbank with a really big crowd expected. Are you looking forward to that?
Yeah, I mean, I like their management team, actually, Chesham. I like the management team, and they're good people. They was having a proper mare when we went up there. They couldn't win a game. They did that sort of post-FA Cup rut, you know. They've been a lot better since then. They'll be competitive. But to be frank, you know, with where we want to take this club, if we're worried about Chesham or Worthing or anybody, then we've got problems. You know, we've got to worry about ourselves and being a really good version of us consistently. 14 draws in this division isn't good enough. I know we've had all the plethora of injuries and the Bath bit of bad luck, but at the end of the day, 14 draws in this division, it ain't the standard that we want to set. So we're just going to work really hard on us, win, lose or draw.
Just out of interest, if you were the league, where would you take the trophy tomorrow?
Oh, I would take it to the team that's at the top. Of course. Yeah, it's tradition. Imagine being the team at the top. You've got to, haven't you? I was thinking Truro and Torquay. I mean, I know it could go anywhere of 3 or 4, but I think if you're one of the teams in 3rd or 4th and the trophy weren't there and you won it, you wouldn't be bothered because you'd be so happy you won it. You'd be like, okay, I understand that, but I think if you're the team at the top and the trophy ain't there, I'll be a bit pissed off with that. To be honest with you, I'd have my own presentation. I swear to God, I'd be like, go and buy a trophy because we're going to celebrate it, and they can stick their trophy where the sun don't shine, honestly. But I don't know what they're doing, actually. I'm not quite sure what they're doing. But, I mean, tradition says you go to the team that's got the best chance of winning it. So, I don't know how far Torquay and Truro are apart. If it's not a million miles. So maybe they can just get it in transport between the two. I don't know.
Yeah, absolutely. And tomorrow, actually, after the game, we've got the end-of-season speech from yourself and your own little presentation of the Player of the Season awards, etc. So encourage all fans to stick around.
Yeah,
the
boys are going to go and see all the players. The boys are going to go around and see the fans. They'll go around the pitch. Most of my speech will just be about the support, really, and how far we've come. It feels like we've come a long way this season. I think if we look at what we was averaging in the league above at home to where we've ended the season averaging home support, we've grown our support. The fans have been magnificent all season in a tough season. That's where the appreciation. So we'll be doing the player awards and saying thanks to the fans, going around the pitch at the end, and we will be preparing for a match somewhere. Who knows where? I mean, it's really bizarre, isn't it? Because on paper, if Truro lost and Dorking won, you'd swap places, which is unseen, unheard of. Hence the kind of like interest in the media. If we can, all the focus is on a win. That's for sure. I think the focus is on a win. If we get a win, you'd have to fancy at least being at home Tuesday or Wednesday night. Could be against anybody, literally. We'd need quite a bit to go our way to bounce in the semi. But it's not over. The season's had twists and turns, and we'll take one game at a time. But we've got most of the squad fit. Our objective of getting promoted is still available, no matter which way we have to do it. And we've got to be quite tough with ourselves in these next couple of games to get the results we want.
Absolutely. Well, best of luck tomorrow, Mark. And just
Cheers, mate.
One more note for the fans. They may have seen this morning our new kit has been launched.
Yes.
That will be on display tomorrow at the ground, the new home kit, where you can pre-order.
Can you pre-order it, yeah?
You can pre-order it in person and also online, so make sure to check that out.
And when are we going out with the new signature strip? Are we allowed to say that even?
What
No?
new signature strip?
Oh, there you go, yeah, okay.
Just keep your eyes peeled over the next couple of weeks for a few further announcements as well.
Yeah. Kit here tomorrow. New kit. Lovely. Stripes are back. I saw that.
Great. Thanks, Mark.
Cheers to everyone coming down tomorrow. Pack it out. You know the drill.